Good evening, good evening. I hope y'all are doing well this evening on Monday evening as I go YouTube Live. I just did a Facebook Live on this same topic, sharing the letters for an Amish father that left the Amish family. Didn't want to leave, like a lot of cases when you're Amish in certain old order strict cults, like where I come from. Usually, if they're not both on board, it's going to be hard to get your kids on board or your wife. And way too many of them I've been talking to lately, they're obviously not on board because they've been brainwashed and deceived by the Amish church and the elders. And it's occasionally I see a whole family leave, but it's pretty rare. In this case here, Levi Mast, he left the Amish not long ago. I think he's about maybe 9 or 10 weeks out now. And at first I was a little worried that he was going to make it, if he's going to make it or not, because he was one of them that was really heavily persecuted. The kids were being used against him, and it was really hard on him. And just by talking to him, I knew it was pretty hard on him. So Levi got a couple letters from 3 of his children that are still at home. Very young, by the way. But his children were told by the Amish church and Amish family that is still Amish that Daddy don't like you. Daddy don't love you. He left. And he does not want you. You know, that's pretty sad. That's pretty sad when you have religious people brainwashing the children that, you know, your parent that left to follow Jesus, well, they won't say he's following Jesus. They say he's of the world now. He's having fun. He's going to be given over to the devil. That's how they put it. And they'll literally brainwash these children. And you will hear that I'm right when I read these little poor kids' letters out loud here. So Levi Mast did okay with me. He told me it was okay to share the letters. And I'm glad that people allow me to share this kind of stuff because I'm all about awareness. I've been out of the Amish for 24 years. I don't fear them. I escape them. I'd love to leave them alone if they just get their act together, especially when it comes to victims and such. But this here really disturbed me to the bone as well because you can see how they take little children, innocent little children, and brainwash them. I mean, it's serious brainwashing. I have on all 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, talked about these issues. And some of them will literally report my video to try to get it taken down. They get so mad that I talk about what they're actually doing inside these Amish cults. So check this out. Levi Mast gets 3 letters in the mail. Ever since he left, he's been nothing but getting just absolute attacked by these people. So the first child says, "Hello. I do not know what the matter is with you, but I know you aren't thinking right. Because if you would be, you would still be Amish. I don't know, are you on drugs? But I do know that you are drinking alcohol. You cannot tell me different because I know." The children are probably being told that by the church, by the other Amish, probably by the mother as well. "Oh, he's just going out there having fun. He's drinking." Just make up stuff, whatever, to make Dad look bad. "I am not going to call you Dad anymore." Man. "I'm not going to call you Dad anymore. I'm going to call you Levi. You are not my dad anymore. Not till you come back Amish. I don't know why you want to see us so much. We can't help that." Because they got word from their lawyer, from Levi's lawyer, that the kids want to see him. He wants to see the kids. But the Amish make twisted. They make the kids feel like Dad don't want to see you. That's why he left. But he loves his kids just as much as he did when he was Amish. Just because he's wearing different clothes don't mean he don't love his kids. They're his kids just as much as the Amish mother. We could not help that. We could help that, but we would we? I do not want to talk to you until you come back Amish. Think of it how nice it would be if you would come back Amish, but no, you are wanting to be English. Well, then okay. That's what the first letter says. Here's the second letter from the second child, and this is his daughter. I don't have an age, but she writes, "Hello. Just to let you know, I wish so much you would come home so I can see you. as I don't want to see you if you're not Amish. Don't you like us anymore? Question mark, question mark, question mark. If you'd like us, you would come home. And then she mentions one of her younger brothers, Jonas, is having a horrible food reaction. He wishes you would be home to take him to the hospital. Oh, here we go with the guilt trip, trying to make him feel guilty by saying that one of the younger ones is sick, and if you were home, you could take. He wishes you'd be home to take him to the hospital. See the guilt trip. But mommy told that daughter to say that. I can guarantee you that. So you can take him to the hospital. He is breaking out with hives. I hope someday we can all go to heaven. I hope for the better days ahead. Hope you'll come back and be Amish someday. Love you, Clara. And that was his daughter. All right, so here's the third one. Hello, I wanted to let you know I don't want to see you if you are not Amish. I wish you would come home and stay home. If you don't stay home, you don't like us. God sees everything. God knows everything. Are you having fun? I hope you come back when you are done having fun. See, they twist it to make little children think, oh, daddy, or whoever leaves the Amish, they're just out to have fun. They don't make it sound like you can even be a Christian, like you could even follow Jesus. So they're brainwashing these poor little children. So you can see in this final letter, he says, God sees everything. God knows everything. Are you having fun? I hope you come back when you are done having fun. Love from Marianne. Hi, from little Daniel, age 3. Now, come on. Does a 3-year-old write like that? That's all written by mother, by the religious hypocrites, and then signing little Daniel, age 3. Come on, come on. So anyway, guys, that's the kind of stuff I like to share. When people reach out to me, I talk to hundreds and hundreds of Amish and Mennonites and even Hutterites now, and even Jehovah's Witness, and yes, a few Catholics. All of these people that have been under power and control of these cults, they've been spiritually abused and spiritually wrecked with religion. The spirit of religion always wants power and control. The Holy Spirit of God is humility, kind, loving. Love is the big one. Peace. It never has a demanding spirit when demanding something from you or power and control. It's peace, love, and comfort. Religious people, religious cults will always operate this way. And there's something that really gets under my skin when I read these letters like that. When somebody leaves and they use their children against them. Not long ago, I shared a few videos from that Amish couple out of Middlefield, Ohio, where their kids were also brainwashed when they decided they're going to follow the Bible, what the Bible actually says, rather than tradition and religion. Well, the Amish came in and yanked their kids out. They had to call the sheriff's department to come get their kids back because it's their kids. They're under 18. When the sheriff's department finally located them in the Amish homes where they were scattered everywhere, the kids were so brainwashed, they said, no. They told the sheriff's department that we're not going back home with mom and dad. Mom and dad's going to hell. Mom and dad are wanting to read the Bible and follow what it says, and they're being deceived by the devil because they're wanting to read all of the Bible, but they're going to leave our tradition. Yeah, they were told that by the elders of the church. So now the sheriff's department said, well, whoa, we got to follow the law here. We got to bring you back home to the family. So they take them and they can take them back home to the family. What do they do after they're home? They barricade themselves in their rooms upstairs because they literally did believe in their heart that mom and dad's going to hell. They believe mom and dad, there's no way mom and dad can ever go to heaven now because they don't want to come to our Amish church and be part of our Amish cult anymore. Yeah, that's how serious this stuff is, guys. And so that's why I appreciate Levi Mast. Thank you, Levi, for allowing me to share those letters on here, on Facebook and on YouTube. Just to share, just to show people that this is really serious in the old order Amish communities. And when you go against them and you don't want to follow them anymore, they really heavily come up against you. And they will use your kids, like I just read in the letters. They will use your kids against you. So Levi, I wish you the best. I hope you, when you go to your court date, I hope the judge understands that how the Amish operate and favors you. I really hope you get custody over the kids, because that That would really teach the Amish church something. That it doesn't matter how many Amish men show up to support the Amish spouse, that they can't always win. And I hope the judge favors you. So again, Levi, thank you very much for allowing me to share those letters. And you have a good evening, and God bless you.